it's Nikki and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching today's video. We're going to chat about items that we brought on our last cruise, and we cruised on the Disney Wish. I'll leave that playlist in the description down below if you haven't seen it, but I'm going to share items that we brought that we really utilize and would 100% bring again, and then I'm also going to share a couple of items that probably will stay home. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and let's get started. So when we first booked our cruise, I really wanted some fun cruise items. So I purchased this, what I would call a large pouch on Etsy, and I will leave the description down below for the shop that does this. If you are new to my channel, then you probably don't know my obsession with Stoney Clover yet. Just know that I will get you hooked on Stoney Clover. But I didn't have time to order a large pouch from Stoney Clover, and they didn't really have any like Disney Cruise Line patches. They haven't done a Disney Cruise Line collaboration yet. I'm just gonna start manifesting it now for them, for all of us, because I would like go hard in the paint on a Disney Cruise Line Stoney Clover collab. Oh my gosh, I can just see the cute prints now. Kendall Libby, reach out. We can like have a chat. I would love a Disney Cruise Line collab. Anyways, so I purchased this large pouch because I was gonna put all of like our cruise focus items in here, and then when we're not cruising, this can be like a good storage for those items too. The number one item that I packed that I didn't need was all of the clothes. I really didn't know what to expect. We hadn't been on a Disney cruise before. I went when I was younger, but hadn't been as an adult, or I would even say a teenager. And so I didn't know really what to pack for. I knew we were going to be doing a lot of exploring on the ship. I knew we had a couple of nice dinners, but what did I really need? And honestly, and shout out to Jen LaForge, I'll leave her channel link down below. She either like commented on one of my videos or we talked about it on Instagram. She said to just think of it as like an adult summer camp. And that was what it is. It's so much fun. There's tons of different things to do. It can be really relaxing. So I definitely had more like fancier clothes than I really needed. We were going to Disney World after, so I was going to have to pack a little bit more. But on this next trip that we're going on for our Disney cruise, we're spending 2 days in Walt Disney World, and I won't need a ton of like fancy clothes for that. But this next trip, in my packing video, I'm definitely going to be more minimal with the clothes I'm taking on the cruise, because especially going when we did, it was a little colder, so we didn't spend, I don't think we went into any of the pools. I guess technically we went into one of the adult pools for like 2 minutes because it was freezing. We're like, yeah, no, we're gonna get out of here. But next time we go, it will be a little bit warmer, like a lot warmer actually, and so we will be spending more time in the pool. So I could see like our days just in like swimsuits and cover-ups and like a pair of shorts. So definitely it depends on the time of year you're going, but I definitely overpacked. I feel like I'm not so much of an overpacker anymore with the amount we've been traveling. I really just know like, okay, this is what I need for this day and this day. And like my toiletries and my accessories, I know what I like, and that's pretty much it. So number one item is try not to overpack. You don't need a lot of fancy outfits. I brought one for each dinner night, which technically you can like dress up nice, but you don't have to. It is a very large spectrum of how people dress for that dinner. You just can't wear like a tank top and like a swimsuit, which I technically wore a tank top because it was like a strappy dress. So yeah, I don't think they're actually ever going to say anything to you about it, honestly. So just wear what's comfortable to you. If you do want to dress up, awesome, super fun. If you don't, it's not a big deal. To our little bag of goodies, and I'm just gonna like pull something out and decide like, would I take this again? So the items in here were items that I got the idea to take from YouTube videos. I had no idea where to start on like packing for a cruise. What do we need for a cruise? Did we really need any of these items? Yeah, we did, truly, and we'll get into that. But I just like went to YouTube, probably what you're doing right now, and found out like, okay, what do I need for a Disney cruise and where can I buy it? I had 99.9% of these items were purchased from Amazon, and I need to do a better job of like linking all that stuff for you guys, so I will try really hard to have that linked in the description down below. But let's jump into the bag. First items that I pulled out were, and I have more in here than we actually took because I had a couple of extras from our fish extender gift that we did. And if you don't know that, it's in the Disney Cruise Line playlist. I explained the whole thing of what a fish extender is. But these are wraps for your beach towel. And so you just like put it over the chair, and I know it doesn't look like it's really stretchy, but it did stretch to the full chair. Besides it actually keeping our towel on the chair, all of the umbrellas and all of the chairs are white and they're the same color. So it was nice to have like a pop of color on our chair. I actually knew like where our chair was because at Castaway it is huge. There are so many different options, so just having like a nice pop of color was really helpful. Even having like the clips would be nice, so we will definitely be taking these on our next cruise. So the next item that I'm pulling out are these wet bags. So these are for your cell phone. We just got these ones off of Amazon. I remember, how do you open these? I forgot, and then there we go. So you just pop the sides up open and then pull it across, and then you can like stick your phone in there, or honestly like whatever you want. I really do think these would be helpful, and a lot of people had these out on the beach and stuff. Again, it was cold when we went, so we really didn't get into the water. I will bring these again. I'm gonna give them one more chance and see if we actually use them. I think we would if we would go out and do more like water excursions, so then I can like take photos and videos and stuff. But since we just stayed on the beach and like tried to do the 5K, I won't give that video away for you. You can just like go watch it and see how great that was. But we only stayed on the beach, so I didn't really feel like I needed that. We're going to give it one more chance. So these things I would say would be like a medium need. Depends on your preference. When I purchased these, I didn't know that my dad was going to let me borrow his GoPro. So I think that kind of changes it too. But worst comes to worst, like, you know your phone's going to stay dry and nothing will go wrong with it. But I also don't know if these actually like work really well. I'm assuming that they do. A lot of people did have them. So long story short, we're going to give these one more chance and we'll still take these on our cruise. The item are little magnet hooks. So I just got a pack of these off of Amazon, and of course I had to get purple, and then I got white for our fish extender and had an extra. And we also got one as a gift from a fish extender. It's so cute. It says your cruise is going to be off the hook. I just love that. Like, how clever is that with a little Captain Hook sticker in there? So ding dang cute. But I loved using these hooks. So if you don't know, the entire stateroom, okay, I would say 90% of your stateroom is a magnet. And it was really nice putting these on the wall, and then we were able to hang our swimsuits up there. And then we also hung up our lanyards next to the door so we would never forget those, and our Key to the World card. So it definitely was super helpful. Now they're like really stuck together. So these magnet hooks were really helpful during our entire cruise. I would say if you were a party of one, you might not need these. If you're a party of two, they're helpful. If you have 3 or more people in your stateroom, I would highly encourage you to get these magnet hooks, just because there's not a ton of storage space. There is in the closet, but not just like out in the rooms. And so it would be really nice for each of your kiddos to have their own hook, or just to have more spaces to hang items. So definitely a must-have on your next cruise. What I have in here is a fun lanyard. So mine is actually our Disney Vacation Club member lanyard, and we got this just at the Disney Vacation Club booth or room, office, sure, on the Disney cruise. And so lanyards, do you need to bring a lanyard? You really don't. I liked wearing them. A lot of people do wear them. However, you don't have to wear them. You just need to have something on your person that you can hold your Key to the World card in. It is nice and it is helpful to like have it around your neck and to just have that available right there for you, but it's definitely not a must-have. If you have cruised before and you know about the Castaway Club program, you will get a lanyard as like your in-room gift, so then you technically don't need another lanyard to bring. But if it's your first cruise, if you want to have like a fun, cute one, you definitely can bring one, but it's not a must-have. Is a wet bag. So I would say definitely bring these with you on your cruise. It is really nice to be able to throw in any flip-flops or just wet bathing suits after Castaway. It is super helpful just to have this option. Maybe your kid had an accident and you need to throw their dirty clothes in here, or whatever it is. A wet bag is always a great option, and this one goes really small and it is really cute. It is just black and white Mickeys. It is actually through the Disney Baby line. I love them and they have a lot of fun, cute prints. It's a bit of a walk from your cruise ship to the beach at Castaway. They do have a tram depending on how long you want to wait or whatever, but you might want to wear your tennis shoes to the beach first, or to the island first, and then you can go do your run or go do the bicycles, and then have like your flip-flops in here, so then when you go to change them to go back to the cruise ship, you're not sticking like your flip-flops full of sand back into your bag. Item that I brought was a fun little whiteboard to put it on our door. So a lot of people love decorating their door on Disney cruises. I wouldn't probably bring the whiteboard again. I did put like a fun little note on there with like my Instagram handle, and then I also had like fun little suckers that people could take. I don't know if anyone actually took any, to be honest. Our room was like further down the hall as well, so I don't think a lot of people actually like got to our room because it was further down the hall. But it is really fun to decorate your door. So with that, there are a couple of like magnets that we brought with us, and then we got one. So they gave us this really fun Disney Vacation Club member magnet, and then we brought from home this Castaway Club magnet, and then magnets with Jackson and I's name on them. So those were really fun to put on our door. A lot of people decorate their doors like to the nines, and these magnets are actually from my small shop. I don't know if they'll be up there yet by the time this video goes. I am trying to order some more, but they will be up very, very soon. Next item is something I would absolutely bring and highly encourage you to do so. So it is called Safe Sea. It's a marine friendly sunscreen, and it's supposed to help with jellyfish and sea lice, and it's a friend of the sea, so that just means it's good for like the coral reef. I purchased this on Amazon, and I know there are different types that you can. The biggest thing is to just make sure that it is a friend of the sea, so it is safe for the coral reef and the ocean. And then if it can have a barrier for jellyfish and sea lice, that would be really good. Also, just have this in a nice Ziploc bag, so gosh forbid it would explode when we're traveling or anything, it will stay in here and it won't get over everything. All right, and then the final item is just tons of medicine. So I have Pepto-Bismol, I have Advil, I have Bonnie, which is supposed to be less drowsy than Dramamine, and it's good for like 24 hours. And then I also have motion sickness patches. Thankfully, we didn't need to use any of these items. I felt the ship every day, or at night mostly. The first night was supposedly a little bit more rocky than normal to a guest, and they were like an all-time cruiser, and they're like, oh yeah, the ship was really rocky last night. It didn't bother us, thank you, thank goodness. But I definitely would always pack those items just in case. Knowing our luck, if we didn't have any of those items, then we would need them, and they are very expensive to buy on the ship. You are eating a lot of different foods, so it's good to have all of like the Pepto-Bismol and gassy medicines just in case you have an upset stomach or anything like that. There obviously is a doctor on board, so if you did get ill, somebody could be there to help you, but just know, pack those items so then you don't have to worry about it when you're on the ship. Inside my big cruise bag, I actually am just using my Molly small pouch from Stoney Clover. I love using the small pouches inside the large pouches because it keeps everything really organized. So in my small pouch, I just have all of our medicine. I also have like Shout to Go wipes. Speaking of Shout to Go wipes, we also got this fun little laundry basket. I don't think I would bring this with us. I just know I wouldn't bring that with us because we don't ever do laundry on vacation. However, if that's something that you need to do for you and your family, definitely bring like a fun little laundry basket. I know they give you like those plastic bags sometimes, but this would probably just be a little bit easier for you to take over to the laundry area. And it folds up super small, and it actually fits right into this large pouch. It fits right back there, and so it is really convenient. I thought about reusable straws. So we got these ones from our fish extender, but I normally always take reusable straws with us to Disney World because they only have paper straws, and you're never gonna find a plastic straw or anything plastic on the cruise ship. So just know that if that's something that bothers you, definitely take a reusable straw. And then let's talk about tumblers. So a lot of people bring tumblers with them on the ship. I actually brought my Stoney with me, and it definitely was just too big. I also brought a to-go coffee mug. I didn't need that. I would bring a smaller tumbler or just like a water bottle, a smaller one, just to have with me. But it is so easy to go up and grab a drink. I would bring some type of cup with you just because the ones that they have are pretty small, and so it's nice to be able to like fill up a whole tumbler of Diet Coke instead of like a little cup of Diet Coke, so then you can have it and not have to like go refill it up 100 times. Definitely don't need my big Stanley, but definitely bring some type of tumbler. Again, I didn't feel like I needed a coffee one. I just need like a regular one. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. All about things that we brought just for our cruise, and would we bring them again? I feel like most of them we would, maybe a couple we wouldn't. If any of that changes at any time, I will always let you guys know. Make sure you comment down below if you've been in a cruise. Is there an item that I don't have on my list that I should bring for next time? Always looking for fun little gadgets. But make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We have so much fun magical content at theme parks and in life, so I love for you to be part of my community over here. I have my Instagram, which is the same at Nikki Overcamp, so make sure we are friends over there too. But I hope you guys have a magical rest of your day, and I will see you real soon. Bye.